Hey everyone, it's Megan Crowley here. I am a Creative Marie's advisor in Victoria, Melbourne, Australia. And I'm here today with the virtual crop layout. So as you can see, this is my completed layout. So I'm just here to share a few of the tips that I used to complete my layout. So I'm using the Our Moments paper pack, which is a really lovely collection. I'm using this in conjunction with some photos of my grandparents. I just thought that it went really lovely with that. So I'll get started. So I've decided that I'm going to, I really liked this sheet here. So in following with the sketch, I'm just basically going to use my 12-inch trimmer today to help me create the layout, and I'm going to utilize some of the extra blades that are available underneath the trimmer, because I just feel like sometimes we forget that we've got the extra blades. So I'm actually going to be utilizing the scallop blade with this layout. So I'm just going to pop that back in the housing there. So a really easy way that I have found to cut this angled piece that goes along here is actually to fold the paper and then cut it using the trimmer. So in order to do that, simply fold your edges, fold your points across like that so that you have a large triangle like so. And then I'm going to slip it in under this side of the trimmer, and I'm going to use the 45-degree diagonal line on my trimmer to help me line it up so that I get a nice even cut. I haven't squashed the paper down at all, I'm just holding it. And then I'll use obviously the guide in order to actually hold it in place while I cut. Now I'm using a 4.5 cut measurement for my layout. You can obviously alter that to whatever you would like, but that is what I have chosen to use for mine. So I'm just going to line the two lined up points against the 4.5 mark down to here, like so, and I'm going to use my diagonal line there just to make sure that I've got that all nice and lined up there. So just to the 4.5 and in line with my 45-degree, and then I'm just going to put my arm down and then I'm just going to cut through. So that then gives you that nice scalloped edge on each of the pieces of paper, each of the edges of the paper, I should say. And then you also end up with these two pieces here, like so, which I have utilized in the layout. So you end up with those. Next, I'm just going to pop those aside for a sec, and then the one other piece of paper that I'm going to utilize for my layout is from this collection again, is this lovely purple patterned paper. Now I have done, that's what I've used behind here, and again I've used the scallop blade in order to create the edges. So I have used an 8-inch square. So it's going to end up at 8, but I'm starting at 9 and trimming, just because I want to actually trim, because I need to trim the opposite sides as well for the scalloped edge. I'm also going from the top down so that I get the same pattern each time, rather than going up and down. So you'll see there, then I can come across at the 8 and then trim down so that I get the scallop on all of my edges, rather than like so. And so then you end up with your just the square. So now to assemble my layout. I can pop my trimmer away now. So I've decided to use, I've utilized charcoal cardstock as well as my base, because I thought it went really nicely with this collection. So once you have your pieces cut, now I'm actually going to be doing, you can then just put your pieces together and use your adhesive. So just center your piece like so across, and then that gives you your 2 edges as per the sketch. These are the 2 pieces from earlier that were left over from each side here. So I've just flipped them over and used the double side. Use the double-sided paper to give you the contrast against the busy check. And then obviously I've got the purple square in the middle with the scalloped edge as well, which is a really nice, really nice contrasting colors, but they all sort of go together as well. The other thing that I recommend is, with these extra pieces that you've got from trimming down your square, don't get rid of those, because you can get a little bit of extra contrast underneath your edges here if you so wish. And as you can see, it's obviously not going to reach, but because it will be covered by your extra piece here, just slice it in the middle. Just slice it in the middle using your scissors or your trimmer to give you 2 sections, and then you can go to the edge of your paper and get a little bit of extra contrast underneath there, like so. And just gives you a little bit of extra contrast. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed the sketch and my rendition of it, and I can't wait to see what you guys create with yours. Thanks.